You know what? I'm going to try these should you summons in a bit of a different way, because I think that I do them a little too long. So today we're going to be talking about Ciaccona. Now, Ciaccona here is going to be a pretty awesome unit. And I feel like it's one of the few units that's going to be like not restricted, I guess, when it comes to what they can support and how they can support, right? So we already know that Ciaccona is going to be basically that unit that works really, really well with arrow units. But what's really cool about Ciaccona is that she's going to be able to work with Spectral Frazzle units, aka Phoebe and Zani. So if you pulled Zani, you know, your Zani team just got really, really good. We know about the tier list. We know what's being pulled from there. So we know what's good. And I think Ciaccona has the real ability to be just as good as those units. But let's go ahead and talk about first the banner itself, right? We're looking at this banner here, and we got Ciaccona, we got Donjin, we got Mortefi, and we got Yang Yang, right? These 4 stars are not too bad. And I'm going to use Pridewind's tier list. I know. I can already hear people going, hey, why are you using Pridewind? It's terrible. I'm just saying it's a good base. Like, it doesn't mean that it's actually like 100% accurate. It's just more so I like using it as a good base. Let's talk about it, right? Excuse me. But as we go through, we can see that there's, you know, some good things about the 4 stars that we got going on here. We got Mortefi at the top, at the apex characters, and I couldn't agree more. I do like Mortefi. I think Mortefi is a really, really good unit, and I do need to finish building him up. But in the early game when I was playing, Mortefi was that secondary unit that I was always using, right, back in the day. And I do need to build him up more. I'm in a position where I know that certain units need to be built. It's tough because like I'm spending so much time on so many different gacha games, so much stuff going on, and I'm still trying to build other characters, right? I could have honestly taken this time to build up Mortefi. My Zani's done. Like, my Zani's not perfection, but as time goes on, she will become perfect. However, I think that building up Mortefi is actually a really, really good thing for most people. And as you can see, it's not, you know, it's not something that's you should skip, right? Don't be like me. Don't skip on building your Mortefi. He's really, really good. I can honestly say the same for, you know, Donjin personally, because Donjin is one of those DPSs that I always find myself looking on Twitter, and I see people clearing all the different like end game type of events and just doing all this crazy stuff with Donjin. Donjin is, as this 1.5 says right here, you know, Donjin is one of those characters that is legitimately expert mode. If you have a great Donjin, you're a, in my opinion, fantastic player. That's just me. I think that people who build a really, really good Donjin are few and far between. But I do see people on Twitter that really show off their skills, and my God, I wish I had that same skill. You know, I'm working on it. I'm getting there. I just need to actually like put in the time and effort. But oh man. Anyways, Dodge is great. I think that Dodge is a great character, and honestly, I'm kind of surprised about Yang Yang. I don't play Yang Yang often, practically ever. And every time I do the trial, I always feel like she's just very slow. Like, especially like they put her as a hybrid character, right? So she can DPS, she can do whatever, right? But to me, I don't know. I just never really truly like push using Yang Yang. Is she like, she's a hybrid, but can't really like put her anywhere else but in the middle, right? But really she just gathers up enemies. So it's really, really cool to like be able to gather up all your small enemies, be able to get all that damage out. So Yang Yang, I guess, can be good in that regard. It'd be the same reason for me, and like, and I know that people are gonna freak out by saying Genshin Impact, but Genshin Impact with Venti, I still think Venti's great, and Yang Yang does basically around the same thing when it comes to gathering enemies together, just not to, in my opinion, the frequency as Venti over in Genshin. But again, maybe the same playstyles, different games, right? They have different things going on for them. But Yang Yang apparently is still good for most people. I don't know personally. Again, this is just a personal thing for me. I think that she just plays too slow. That's just me. I don't know. Maybe I just need to be better. Like, tell me in the comments. Do you use Yang Yang? Let me know. Definitely want to hear it. Now, before we continue, I just got to say this. Gamer Subs this weekend has got a really, really big sale going on. And I can't tell you exactly what it is, but I will tell you this. You are not expecting it. I will tell you 100% you're not expecting it. So when it drops, you need to use code Tyson for 10% off. I'm just saying, man. Gluten-free, keto-friendly energy drink, and you also get some wonderful, wonderful sleep aids known as AFK. This is the Silver Veil one. This is fantastic. This is AFK Plus with some melatonin. So you got those times where you're like, man, I really do need to wake up early. I got to go to the airport. I got to do stuff. I got to get groceries, whatever. I got to walk my fish. Whatever it is, Gamer Subs got you. Whether it's caffeine or melatonin. I'm just saying, you need it. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about Ciaccona a little bit. Now, I have been looking at Ciaccona's stuff just a wee bit, right? And Ciaccona has a lot of really, really good abilities. And it's not just for the arrow side of things, but I would like to talk about that a little bit, right? So she gives arrow erosion, which could basically like make your arrow attacks stronger. And to top it all off, in regards to your arrow units, right? When she performs her solo concert, she's going to give a 24% arrow damage bonus to all nearby resonators. So I guess in essence, when we're talking about Miss Yang Yang right here, she's going to get a buff. But I think the biggest unit from the arrows that's going to get massive, massive, massive boosty poos, right, is our boy Gian right here, right? Gian is good in Whimpering Waste, apparently. I got to build him up too. I'm being dumb. I haven't built up anything really. I'm terrible, bro. I just got him. But I think that's gonna boost him up like really, really well. And Ciaccona is gonna be probably here in the Apex character section, probably up top here. I don't think I'd see. Maybe Ciaccona could go over there, but I think that with Ciaccona's ability to be used in arrow teams, giving that 24% bonus and also causing arrow erosion to give you more damage, I think it's pretty fantastic in general what she's able to do. But not only is she able to do that, she's also able to inflict Spectro-Frazzle stacks. Who uses Spectro-Frazzle? Just like we talked about, we got Zani and Phoebe right here. Two of the best units in the game. Now people can fight me. I think Zani's great. Zani's fantastic, right? I'm willing to fight for her. I'm willing to die for this woman. This is my waifu. You can call me cringe. Call Gotcha Grandpa cringe, by the way. Put it in the comments. But I think that Ciaccona overall has a very good standing within like many teams, right? I don't think Wu was truly missed with a unit. Like let me look back. Outside of 4-star units, outside of 4-star units, okay, right? I don't think they truly missed with a limited 5-star unit. Because as you can see, they're all up here. Like even Roshia, who I thought was going to like dip down. I didn't think she was great. Apparently she is. But yeah, I think that overall, Ciaccona is going to be right up there in this area, right? She's got to be. I think that she's got, like, just being able to grant a 24% bonus on top of arrow erosion is insanely good for her. So to me, I feel like Ciaccona, it's tough because I feel like every Wuwa character is a must summon for the most part, right? At least for me. Like, I'm like, bro, I got to summon for this. I got to build an arrow team, right? Not everyone's like me, though. Not everyone's got every single unit. And, you know, with the next update to Wuwa, right, we got Lupa coming out. And then, of course, we got Cardathea. And Cardathea is another arrow unit that's just going to soar. I think Cardathea is going up, man. And, my God, having Big Mommy Cardathea pick me up, that'd be insane, right? So, and even with that, though, I think, I think you got to summon for Ciaccona. I think so. I'm going to call it out right now. Ciaccona, I think, gets the must summon. You get a banner of top tier 4 stars with Mortifi, Donjin, and Yang Yang, I guess. Like, I'll put Yang Yang out there. I just can't look at Yang Yang without thinking of Rexcellent, and it makes me want to teabag the nearest bear trap. I'm just saying, right? But Ciaccona's banner's so good. Ciaccona has so much versatility with Spectro-Frazzle units and like arrow units in general, giving that 24% damage bonus, giving that arrow erosion, stacking up that Spectro-Frazzle. I think that she's so usable that it would be very, very, very dumb of some people to not summon on Ciaccona. Now, if you don't, That's fine. I always say that people should summon for what character they like anyway. Summon for your waifu. Summon for your husbando. Doesn't matter how limited we are on the husbandos. I really don't care. I love women. But summon for who you like. But I think that if you're really looking for a character that can be utilized very well, I think Ciaccona is going to be that unit that you really do want to summon for, especially for future teams, right? Now, with that, I just want to know one thing, y'all. What are you going to do when Ciaccona drops? Are you summoning? Are you skipping? Definitely know. Well, definitely know. Let me know in the comments down below, right? And I hope that you like this version of the Should You Summons. I would like some, you know, like, let me know if this is the Should You Summon type of video you'd like to see over my old ones, right? Because I feel like this is shorter and I get to actually, like, talk as a conglomerate, right? Would love to hear it. Anyways, y'all, that's going to be it. Love you guys to death. And as always, we will catch you in that next video. Please take care and be safe.